Hi, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. My name's Chelsea.
My name's Brandon.
Awesome. I'm going to be the dietitian speaking with you today.
Okay.
What would you say brings you in today?
I went to the doctor because I just wasn't having much energy and whatnot, and they suggested I come see a dietitian.
All right. Well, we can help you with that. Can we start with a 24-hour food recall? It's just going to be a recap of what you normally eat in a day.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So if we pertain to yesterday, would you consider that a normal intake for you?
Yeah, it was a normal work day.
Okay. So we'll start with what you eat first. So when's going to be the first time you eat or drink something during the day?
So, I have a normal work day, so it would be breakfast time. Usually have some water, a cup of coffee, and maybe some cereal.
Okay. And what time would that be at?
I go to work at about 8:30, so probably around 7:30.
Okay. And then when we're just looking at that intake for breakfast, water, how much water would you say you drink?
No more than a bottle.
So just one standardized bottle then?
Yeah.
Okay. And then coffee, do we drink that black or we're putting anything in it?
Most of the time it's just black, but sometimes I'll put maybe one sugar, one cream in it. Nothing crazy.
Okay, we're speaking of the packets of sugar and cream
Yeah.
that are normally on like a restaurant table.
Exactly. I can tell you it's the yellow ones.
Okay. So it's going to be artificial sweetener then?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And then cereal. Do you have a certain cereal you eat? Do you trade off between cereals?
Yeah, it fluctuates. Sometimes I'll get Cheerios. Frosted Flakes is probably the way I go though most of the time.
Okay. And how much cereal? How big is your bowl, would you say, if you could show me with your hands?
Just a normal sized bowl. I'd probably say like 4 cups worth of cereal.
Okay. And you put anything, what kind of milk do you put in that cereal?
2%.
2% milk? Okay. And do you fill that all the way up or use a certain amount of milk?
Usually about halfway.
Half.
Cereal.
Okay. All right. And then after breakfast, what would be the next time you eat or drink something during the day?
So that's about 7:30. Probably in between 11 and 1. I'll have lunch most days.
No snacks in between?
Not in the morning.
Okay. And what would you have for lunch?
Usually I try to just make a sandwich and bring, I don't know, a bag of chips or something like that.
Okay. And what's Okay, so what would you normally put on your sandwich?
Veggie-wise, sometimes lettuce. That's probably about it on there.
No meat or cheese?
Oh yeah. I'll have a, turkey or ham. Usually provolone or white American cheese.
And then what kind of turkey and ham are we using?
Just normal deli meat.
Okay.
I have them cut it. I don't get prepackaged. I have them cut it.
Okay. And then how many slices do you normally put on your sandwich?
2 to 3.
Okay. And then I know you said white American or provolone cheese. How many slices of cheese do you put on your sandwich as well?
Usually just 1 slice of cheese on the sandwich.
Okay. Any condiments at all?
Mayo and mustard.
Okay. And then how much mayo and mustard do you normally put on there? Enough to fill the bread?
Yeah, spread thin. It's not like it's dripping out of the sandwich or anything, but just enough to cover the piece of bread.
Okay. And then speaking of the bread, what kind of bread are we using for your sandwiches?
I get the, it's like whole white wheat bread, so it's white bread, but it says it's 100%.
Whole wheat?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's just going to be the white bread that they take everything out and put it right back in then. So it looks like white bread, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And then after, do you have anything to drink with that?
A glass of water. So I drink water throughout the day. I don't have anything like specific. I don't get a soda or anything like that. Usually just water.
Okay. And then after lunch, what would be the next time you eat or drink something?
I get off work at about 3 or 4 o'clock, so I usually have something right when I get home. Usually like chips and hummus or something. Just something kind of light to hold me over until dinner.
Okay. And then the chips, what kind of chips are you eating?
Usually just pita chips, plain pita chips.
Okay.
Hummus, yeah.
And then how many pita chips are you eating? Would you say it's like a handful?
Probably closer to 2 handfuls.
2 handfuls?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd say probably about like this much?
Yeah,
Fill both your hands?
exactly.
Okay. And then what type of hummus are you?
I usually get I think it's like Sabra, supremely spicy hummus.
Okay. And how much hummus are you eating normally? If you could show me with your hands around.
Kind of scoop it out of the bin, but probably like that much worth of hummus. For
Okay.
two.
So you say like a full like coin dollar almost?
Yeah.
All right. And then so after snacks, what time do you eat or drink something next?
Like I said, I drink water throughout the day, so I'm usually drinking water. But I have dinner around 6 or 7 o'clock. So
Okay.
that'd be the next time I actually had a meal.
And what would that normally consist of?
So I try to like plan out my meals at the beginning of the week. So I'll get like just some ground beef and cook it on Sunday night, or some chicken tenderloins. But I don't know. I'll usually try to either have one of those meats with some pasta and then maybe salad or broccoli. I usually get some like the bag you can put in the microwave of broccoli, or if they have a salad on sale or something like that. I'll try to get that.
Okay. And then do you put dressings on your salads?
Yeah, if I get salad, I'll usually have Italian or ranch dressing on it, but not too much. Just the average amount, probably.
Okay. And what would you say the average amount like with your hands? We do it this way too. If that works.
I'd say like if you're at a restaurant, they give you just a side order of ranch, so like a cup like that big, maybe that deep.
Okay. And then pasta, I know you mentioned that as well. What kind of pasta is that going to be?
Just normal plain spaghetti or penne pasta.
Okay. And then for the meat portion, whether it be the beef or the chicken, with the palm of your hand, how much meat are you putting in your pasta?
Just depends. So probably, I mean, if I'm putting it in the pasta, I'll probably put like that much ground beef in it,
Okay.
and it's a good serving of pasta with it
So
too.
like 2 or 3 palmfuls of
Yeah,
meat?
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, usually. Because if I'm having the chicken, I'll have about 2 or 3 of the actual chicken tenderloins, which are about the palm size.
Okay.
So.
And I know you mentioned broccoli as well. Would that be like a normal intake for you to include a vegetable with your dinner?
I try most nights. I'll be honest, I don't get it every night, but I try.
Okay. And then once again, a portion size for that vegetable, how much would that be?
Maybe like 3/4 of a cup to a cup.
Okay. All right. After dinner, are you going to be eating or consuming anything before bedtime?
I'll snack every once in a while. I'll usually get hungry before bed.
What would those snacks consist of?
Not the best stuff. Maybe like a power bar, or some more chips and hummus, chips and salsa. Just something easy, but not too much. I would definitely. I'm not like starving, but just kind of have that hungry before I'm going to bed kind of thing.
Okay, you'd say probably that snack portion's the same as your other snacking before dinner portion?
Yeah, no more than that. If anything, maybe a little bit less.
Okay. All right. Well, do you have any questions for me today?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Awesome, thank you.